So, welcome to the third and final part of this video. So, in the previous two videos, I talked about this new universe of Marvel during Secret Wars run. So, previously, we saw that Tony Stark was building a suit for himself, and reporter Ben Ulrich decided to finally write the truth about Mayor Wilson Fisk and all of his corruptions. So, and we also saw that Wilson Fisk and Bullseye killed Steve Rogers, Sheriff Steve Rogers. And so let's move to the third part of this video. And if you haven't watched the first two part, then I will provide the link in the description box. Please watch those two videos at first, then watch this video. So here we see that Ben Ehrlich has already published the news to his newspaper, but they didn't print the newspaper, the story. So Ben Ehrlich is kind of disappointed in that, and we move on to Natasha Romanoff and that Indian guy. Now this Indian or native person is known as the Red Wolf. So who is Red Wolf? Red Wolf was first introduced in 1960s by Stanley. He was a native person took the justice who took the laws on his own hands for justice, and he could control a she wolf. But here his story is changed. He is just a skilled fighter in this story, and he doesn't control a wolf or something like that. So here, and remember that Natasha Romanoff here is the widow of Bucky Barnes. Mayor Fix killed Bucky Barnes also. So here we see Bruce arrive. Here we see Bruce arrive at this house also. Then they plan to take down Fix empire. Bruce here mentions that he has made some explosives using the nitros, and he want to blow up the dam for good this time. And Natasha Romanoff also goes with Bruce to help him, and then we see the native guy, I mean the Red Wolf, is going to Fix mansion to kill him. Here we see this explosive. These are the explosive that Bruce will use to blow up the dam. And here we see the women are protesting for their equal rights. And who is lead this protest? This protest is being led by Carol Danvers. So Carol Danvers, yes, our Captain Marvel, this Carol Danvers is leading this protest. She doesn't have any power, but she is leading this protest group, and we'll come back to Carol Danvers at the end of the story again. So here some guy taunts her, and she avoids those guy, punches some of them, and here we see that Bruce and Natasha have finally reached to the dam, and here a person asks them what's the matter, and this person introduces himself as Simon Williams. Yes, this is Simon Williams. I mean the Wonder Man in the main Marvel universe. A Wonder Man series is also coming to Disney Plus in 2025. So then we again move to this Fix mansion. Here we see the Red Wolf killing them one by one. Thus, but finally he keeps killing them one by one. But finally, here the Red Wolf here kills the Bullseye. More fight happens. Red Wolf here manages to kill Elektra, but finally here the Grizzly gets the Red Wolf, and here the Grizzly is about to kill Red Wolf for good, and then bam, suddenly an explosion happens, and boom, there is our Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, in his armored suit. So now here a fight will break out, and then a big fight breaks out here. So Iron Man and Red Wolf are fighting on one side with the goons of Wilson Fisk, and at the dam we see that they have captured Bruce Banner and Natasha Romanoff, and they are feeding those explosive nitros to Bruce Banner. This is done by Simon Williams, aka Wonder Man. So thus this issue ends. Now let's move on to the final issue. So this is a very good art. I really like this art. So let's move on final issue. So here we see more fighting happens at the dam, and here we see that they have captured Natasha Romanoff in this small hut. Now, but here Natasha Romanoff manages to kill all these goons with her hairpin, and this and thus they are able to escape this region here. And then in this scene here the fighting continues also, and finally here the fighting continues, and finally here the Red Wolf also kills Electra for good. And here Bruce, this is a very sad moment. Here Bruce tells Natasha Romanoff that he won't live long. For this reason, he should stay here, as someone has to activate this nitros with a catalyst to blow up these dams. So Bruce sacrifices himself, and finally the dam blows up. And here also the Red Wolf finally manages to kill Wilson Fisk for good. A violent battle happens here. I am skipping the description. Here, sorry, the Red Wolf didn't kill Wilson Fisk. He captures him, and finally here in this space he kills the Mayor Wilson Fisk and ends the corruption for good. Red Wolf was taking Wilson Fisk to the custody, but here Natasha Romanoff kills him to take the revenge of her dead husband. Remember that Wilson Fisk killed Bucky Barnes. So thus our story comes to a conclusion here. So here we see the Red Wolf becoming the sheriff of this city, and yes, Carol Danvers here is elected by the people as the mayor of this city. And here we see Tony Stark has given up his drinking. Now he is building something new. He is inventing. This is the new sheriff, Red Wolf as sheriff, and this is Carol Danvers as the new town government. Then here the story finally comes to an end, but here there is a little tease. We see that this nitro is being absorbed by a spider, and this spider is heading towards the Parker homestead. Yes, here is a small tease for our Spider-Man. And finally, Ben Ehrlich concludes the story by saying that he has been never been more proud of being a reporter. Thus, the story ends. So here in these stories, some people come together to fight against corruption. In my opinion, Jerry Dugan has delivered a very good story within 4 issues, and this is a very good read while reading Secret Wars. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section.